Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Spellforce, Conquest of Eo. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 18. We unlocked the Fire Forge down here last episode, so it's going to produce a weekly rare artifact when inside your domain, so we definitely don't want it to leave our domain anytime soon. Now, as for the castle, these guys are going to create his lodge in a turn, and it'll encompass this thing, and if he needs to move his lodge, we'll leave a temporary fort there, a mana fort. But in that meantime, then what I'd like to do is actually move the castle. So we'll wait till that gets up. Well, our domain gets emitted, so we've already cast Flying Spire. Let's end the turn. We're trying to get a second group of golems up so we can actually have 2 stacks to go deal with things. Suspected that was going to happen at the end of last episode, that he was going to attack him. So that's no surprise. So yet another worker being attacked. That's the other thing that I think the game would make the game interesting if they were ever to adjust it so that monsters who aren't associated with the wizard tower didn't grow into stack sizes of 6, 7, 8, and 9. Is that then you could take a lot of these extra units that you've acquired and put them in stacks with your harvesters to protect them. But right now, your best option is just to take your harvester and flee and leave it alone. So, you know, got my opinion on that. All right, castle up. Urum Gore, we're almost at 100% for those guys. We're going to move over here. I don't really want to leave this behind. Did we? Meldable location, generates hellfire. Did we grab that? We're going to find out after we move, and if we move and it's not there anymore, then we'll send down one of our little guys here. This guy. Did you come down here in case we haven't melded with that? They got 5 turns to use up the rest of this cash reserve here. So I think I'm going to stay here because there's also mana here and mana here. So we've elevated, but we're going to stay there for a little bit, I guess. These guys, he has 3 golems now. We had 2 adamantine nodes here, and we collected those and made golems. So now he has 3 golems to work with. What is this red thing over here? It's some kind of tree or something. Anyway, he's got some stuff to work with. So let's move him in this direction. And I have these guys who are workers, and these. Here's the other thing. He's got what? He's got this unit, and he's got a slaver. Do I really want him to use the slaver? Or would I rather just have a Medusa? Because they can effectively nullify a target. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the slaver out and I'm going to grab one of these Medusas. Because him being able to, this being able to nullify a target for a turn is really nice. Now, here's the other thing. They only have 4 of 4 focus. We should have the ability to add more focus to them. But we got to look. Because if we don't have that, every unit ally gains speed. We got one of those speed ones. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, this adds 10 research. I don't want to do that. Dang it, I didn't mean to press that. Okay, let's go back here and do rip glyphs then. Off of her. Okay, so the one glyph we do want on her is the slaver glyph, which is this one. And then we want to look at what else they have. We don't want to use the speed one. We don't want to do research. Leech life is unnecessary. We want one that adds a bunch of mana, and they don't have it. So we'll have to wait. We got 5 being made. So we have to wait. We'll get that. But you can add up to 8 focus on a character, which then makes these every single turn during a battle. They're able to nullify somebody, and that makes them really effective. All right, so this group needs to go over here because they're going to attach themselves to the castle. Oh, and same thing with the slaver. We'll get him over there. The castle's not going anywhere for a little while. The tower, I should say. So these folks up here. What's the thing to do with you? What should we do with you? I guess there's something to mine right there. We should see about mining that next turn. You're going to grab this. Abandoned Ruins, Castle Meldic. Can you get down here and maybe mine those things? Okay, so we're up here. This is what I remembered from last episode. We were up here, we killed off this old circle castle. This old circle tower. Auto-resolve that, and then we're going to go like for... Oh, nice. We got fresh horses. Fresh horses is cool. Can you see it down here? Does it show up on here? No, it shows up... Actually, it doesn't show up here. Fresh horses right there. +3 world map movement for a turn. That's nice. So we are going to head in this direction. And we'll take a moment here against some smug bastards to heal ourselves. This should be good. Good opportunity to heal ourselves. And I can get a drink. All right. 167. Well, then run right up here. Laser. Hey, we're going to have to leave somebody alive for a couple of turns so these guys can heal fully. 187 and 167. Okay, where can Mr. 167 go? Let's see. Yeah, go like this. Laser him. $165. Okay. Let's go like this. Laser. The laser beam. Now, how far can you go? You can go all the way up here. Good. Get up here. Laser beam these turkeys. Kapow! They don't like that, do they? You're gonna heal her. And these guys are humans, so she'll be able to... Well, she doesn't have the old school... We got rid of the vampire one and made it so she can only really do that on fantastic units now. None of these are going to be fantastic, so... But that's okay. We'll rock and roll her. She's going to come up here and attack these guys. But I need to give her another one and give her a straight vampire one too, because I think we can put another rune on her, another glyph on her. Yeah, you guys are done, so end turn. They're dead. She heals one at the end of her turn. I need one more turn of healing, so she's going to come over here and pop this. She says. Those guys are done. These guys are completely healed up, so they're going to run over here. And heal her again. Okay, end turn. Okay, let's laser everybody so we have full health. Very nicely done. I love it when you can come out with more health than you walked in with. Yeah, so we can give her yet another rune slot. Because she has 4. I'm pretty sure we can give her another one. Let's try it with the spell. Blessing, another glyph slot. Oh, we can't give her one. Oh, bummer. Okay, so she's stuck with that for now. Alright, well... Yeah, this one's too good to take off. Effortless defense. 3 damage for the one in the stack. Every ally, and then you gain speed. We need that on her. And leech energy. I'd like to take this one off then. Let's take Corrupted Glyph of the Leader off for her. And then we'll give her 2 vampiric ones. That way, whenever she's attacking, whether it's fantastic or not, she'll be healing herself. I think that'll be a better option for her. Run, little boy, run. Yeah, you're gonna be hurting. You gotta go. You're at the border. Okay, you guys made your castle. Very, very nice work. Now, you should come up here. We're gonna try to put a better group together for you. Can you get over here? Oh, it's not the end of the turn yet. Okay. And you guys are just punks looking for anywhere that you might be able to harvest. Okay. Yay. Oh, and you don't have a harvestable? Oh, do we not have that one for anybody? Daily regen, holy warrior, fire wielder, health, guard break. I don't think we have a harvesting one, do we? Greater owl, armor. It's amazing we got all of these and we don't have word of silence, soul catcher. Nope, we don't have it. Okay, you guys will just have to, I don't know. Is all of this, oh, I know what we could do. We're going to leave you here. We'll start turning some of this into, we have the ability to turn harvestable plants into ore, so let's do that. And you guys are just kind of sitting up here too. Okay. Tower can move, but it doesn't need to. Long turn. Goodness gracious. Oh, you're going to die, aren't you? You're going to come really close to it. They're going to keep chasing you, and they have way longer pull than you do, so they'll be able to get to you. That's okay. He harvested a lot. He did good. The spiders are taking off. Okay, rip glyphs. Let's do that up here. Right here. Let's rip her glyphs off. So we are going to give her effortless defense, obviously. We want leech from fantastic. And then we want this greater glyph of the vampire. There is an even better vampire one that you can do than that, but we can rip glyphs for her later. So let's do that. And then what was the one we really wanted for her? The movement one? Not elemental. Leader. She could do +3 damage, or it's the movement one that I really want. Right here. Every ally in this unit stat gains +3 speed. Okay. So you, darling, go this way. The speed is just too important. We have to find her main tower. So far, we've not been able to find it, and there's that. Well, I don't care if she gets mad about this. We're going to kill her anyways. So there's that. We just have to find her main tower now. Oh, this is looking promising. This looks like this whole region is covered. It's probably over there. Can we leave my tower here? And now we're going to grab Slaver Boy. So what do you have? You have a bunch of these guys. T3 units, but they're kind of weaker. He's the what level is he? Level 5, and this one's going to be level 6. Okay, level 5. You're going to move over here. He's going to take the Medusa. The rest of you losers are going to go over here with him. And Mr. Slaver. I don't really think we need Mr. Slaver. Do we? Or what tier is he? He's a tier 2, and these guys are what? Tier 2 Skull Crushers. Yeah, let's leave you right here. The tower will pick you guys up. These dudes are going to head off in this direction and kind of explore over this way. So you guys, I said go mine this. There you go. I'm going to see if you can grab this. There we go. Stack yield. And then you guys are going to head out of here in this direction. Kind of see what kind of trouble you can get into. like this. Little guy, do that. It's going to be day 7, so there's nothing to grab right now. It's got one more day to wait. Yeah, so is this a meldable location? Let's just check now. Evidently we haven't melded with that. Okay. Because there's also one up here too, so. You're gonna die, little dude. This guy was coming down here and clearing the fog of war because we thought there might be a tower down here, but there's not. And you guys, we were going to wait. Let's do this. Let's go to Earthlore. Let's see what we can get out of some of this around here. Wow, lots of crystals then for you guys. Have fun with these. Mine the heck out of those. What can you guys do? You can cross into there. That would tick her off, though. I mean, not that it makes a big deal, but... What do we got going on here? Come down here. I think there's another city over here somewhere. We're probably encouraging things to kill us. She's going to fly off there. So she has aerial units. Oh. He dies on the retreat. She has aerial units. There's only 2 ways to get rid of those in a really easy fashion. So before we start thinking about attacking her, we need to have a plan for dealing with her aerial units. You are immersed in a complicated crafting procedure. One of the trolls burst through your door. Flawless logic, and they brought me some new stuff. Great. And they brought me a lesser glyph of the herbalist. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, so tower can move. I don't want to move the tower till that's done. Waiting orders. You guys mind that. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. You guys are going to go take care of Broken Peace. And also, the best thing that we can do is recruit a whole bunch of elven archers. That would be the easiest thing in the world to do. So, and then we're going to need to level them up. Forgot she's got those aerial units. So we can't just march off into there and take her down with our overpowered people. Yep. Well then, I will take care to mine that. So there's her main tower. Ionis Tower. She's got all these griffins. So the other way to take care of them is if you have a mentalist of some kind. I think it's a mentalist. There's a class in here somewhere that can... Well, it's not a mentalist necessarily. It's a nature one. And what they can do is take animals and turn them to your side for the duration of the encounter. So it's a great thing to take these griffins and turn them to your side. But like how many griffins? She's got 2 griffins in there. So it's these guys right here. Corrupted Elder. Oh, well then I know what I want to do. Okay, we're going to need a couple of archers. I think you can kill the griffins with the whirlwind attack on the golems. But if you have the slaver, you can capture these guys. And these guys have okay, this unit is being controlled through magic. Turn animal. That's the skill right there. So if you've got turn animal, you can turn her own animals against her. And that makes quick work of it. I want to capture both of these mentalists. So in order to do that, I'm going to need to bring them. I'm going to need to bring my slavers up here, which means I'm going to have to set up an encampment up here so I can easily teleport people back or move the whole tower over here. There's Grey Dusk Vale. The Dwarven settlement in the Cold Mark is the bulwark against those that covet the ore-rich mines of the Windwall Mountains, as well as raiding orcs and trolls. Its citizens are a hardy breed and renowned mountaineers. Cold Mark City is one of the few places other than the capital of Windholm that will trade with outsiders at all. So we're going to grab this. Grab some loot. Oh, you guys can't get up there. You don't have mountain climbing. Okay. We'll get somebody up there. So you guys are here. We want you to just move north then. It's going to take you a few turns to get up there, but we have these golems and we need to give them the ability to move. Every ally in the stack gets +2 world map and as forest guide. Great. And then do we have any of the other ones? No. Every follower in the stack gains +3 damage. Does he have that? He does. This one doesn't. Okay, you get this. Every ally in the stack gains +3 speed. Cool. That's what we need is more of those. Okay. So you guys are going to go up here and fight these. Fight these spiders. Get you guys some experience. Retreat. Won't trigger attacks of opportunity. That's always good. More melee damage. Health for her. White damage or damage with demon type. Sure. She's mostly a healer, so. It's the easiest way to go out here. Left or right? I think left will get us where we want to go faster. And white resistance. Okay. Alright, it's a new week for you. Buy those. Buy that. We got some money now, which is nice. You've got a bunch of stuff around here to mine. So, why don't you do it? That looks like a corrupted vein right there. Excellent. And you guys were headed in this direction. Yeah, we'll have to get... The tower needs to start moving in. It's got to start moving north. So, we're going to go pick up these guys. We have a few turns left of grabbing that money and this mana. So we're gonna stay there. You guys don't have the ability to get past mountains. Oh, but you can go over here. Okay, well, explore. See what's over here. We can recall you if we need to. Yes, force the end of turn. Spiders. Lots of dudes running around. Corrupted adamantium. That one melds into there, so that's done. 2 turns for that. Yeah, I suppose the thing... Man, this area is so rich here. Well, these are going to go away in a second. I almost want to move it over here and get this cash. Because I'm just going to have to move. Let's do this. We're going to leave him there for now. Can't make up my mind what to do with him. These guys. How close are they? They're closer than the other group to getting to the north, aren't they? In the name of peace. Yeah, but they're closer to doing this quest, too. Let's do this. That's the problem, is my hero is the farthest north, but my hero can't make a lodge. So... my hero just kind of has to wait around for a little bit. Ooh, there's a corrupted node there, too. How much more movement do you have, though? Well, let's get the corrupted node because it'll take you a turn. You guys are going to walk this way and see what you can find. So far, looks like trouble. Looks like you're not going to be able to go hardly. Oh, you got to go through there? Okay. Go through there. A crack in lava. And these guys, they don't have mountain climbing. So they can't get over here and get that. Bummer. Bummerski, does nobody have any... Forester Mountaineer. You're a Mountaineer. Okay, hold on. You're gonna do it by yourself then. Get it. You guys can wait for your friend. You guys can snooze. We're bringing Mr. Slaver north. Or we're going to transport him, teleport him to... Where can we teleport him to? Right here. We'd have to move our main group back. Okay. Let's do that. We might have to do that. Are you attacking what? Well, that's not going to happen. People fighting. They picked up this mana, XP, a heat stone, and crystal splinter. Interesting. Okay. Lodge is being converted. Oh, that's not happening. 3 turns? Okay, where's my strongest group? You guys are my strongest group, but you can't get back here in time, can you? You can if we move the tower a little bit. Okay. In that case, we're about to lose this gold anyway, so we're going to put it on the corner. Lose that is what sucks. I lose that mana. Okay, you guys, come here. All you got to do is get within my domain. Konach. Not concerned with you right now. Concerned with this. Teleport you guys. Death becomes you, lady. You are not converting me. She's got 2 of the griffins here, but probably because we have the Medusa. So on auto resolve, we do get hurt, but immune to bleeding or damage against undead. Not that there's much undead left on the map. Speed for those guys is great. More speed is even better. Yeah, leave my tower alone. Okay. So those guys are there. I'm just going to leave them there. There's a lodge being pillaged down there by monsters. Have anybody close to there? Not really. Okay. Oh, and somebody else leveled up? She did. I always miss it because it gets buried in her white robe. Damage against spellcaster. Sure, what the hell. Okay, broken piece. When you reach the village under siege, you see bandits ordering villagers to carry supplies from building to building. There's no sign of the chief or any other hostages. Drive them off. What? Really? It's because they're archers? Crossbowmen, they're mortal. The arsonists and some wolves. Really? I just don't believe that. Okay, let's find out what's going on here. Okay, we can't do this fight. These units have too much ranged power and they kill our guys way too fast. These units being enslaved, it makes them entirely too weak. This paltry little 16 melee attack just can't do anything against these guys shooting for 51 in a turn and these guys attacking for 30. It's just too much. This is just further reiterates my point that the game is unbalanced with regards to independence and animals. These units should not have stacks of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They just shouldn't. They're not affiliated with a tower. There's no reasonable way for them to grow this big. You know, if they can grow to a size 7 without any tower resources, then we should be able to get to like a size 14. This is just patently unfair, and it's rigged by the developers because for whatever reason, they think that you should only be able to play the game with one doom stack. This reiterates my point over and over. These stacks become things that I can't deal with my tertiary mages. The only thing I can do is use my hero set, and that's it. And that's just not as fun as it could be. So again, I'm going to have to make a post on Reddit or Discord or something and say, you know, I love this game, but it is 5% away from being a perfect game, and that 5% stinks. You've got to fix this. Because that's no bueno. I'm going to have these guys do this. And then as we move the tower northward, we will pull our doom stack to take care of those quests. It's just annoying. It just prolongs the game. There's really no reason for it. And like these guys, they got a bunch of slaves too, so they're probably gonna get crunched. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, look, see, this is my third best group. This is my third best stack, and it's pointless. There's not anything here that I can destroy with them. It's just, this is lame. This is not the way I would have designed this game. I'd have been like, monsters can stay no bigger than stack size 5. That's as big as you can get. Because if you get bigger than that, then it just completely neuters your ability to use any of your secondaries. You're playing the whole damn game with one stack, and that's it. It's just it's beyond dumb. I just can't understand why they did it this way. It makes no sense. That's the thing. It makes no sense. And then you have this huge, gigantic world map with stuff happening all over the place. But you have one stack that you can deal with it. And now all my people are going to die because of that. See, this is just dumb. This is dumb. The only thing that this does is prolong the game because you have one stack. You can only take care of everything with one stack. It just prolongs the game. It forces you to teleport all over the place and deal with everything with one stack. Playing a game of whack-a-mole, just like I said in my review. Instead of having, if I'm going to have 4 apprentices and a hero, that means I should have 5 viable stacks, and I don't. I don't. So it's just beyond frustrating to me that the game is made this way. I don't understand it at all. Because this is when it gets frustrating, is in the late game when you're like, oh, I have 4 mages. No, you don't. It's like the NFL. If you don't have a top tier elite quarterback, you don't have a quarterback. You might have 4 quarterbacks on your roster, but you don't have a quarterback. And that's the exact situation we're in with this. I've got 4 mages and I really have none. All I have is my hero unit, and that's it. It's freaking annoying, man. It's so annoying. Because I want to be able to take care of stuff. This quest is sitting over here waiting to be done, but I can't do it until I do something with my Doom stack. That's the only thing that I can do. I can go up here with my Doom stack, and I can say, well, guess what? I'm going to word of recall you guys. And then I'm going to waste 60 mana to teleport you over to here. So you can do this because this annoys me. It's like, this is just... This is dumber and dumb. Any bandits your soldiers do not kill are routed, fleeing into the wilderness, bloody and scarred. Or scared. Scared, I guess. Scarred is 2 R's, right? Those that were captured are then freed, and the chief hobbles straight over to you, rubbing his wrists where they were bound too tightly. Thank you, great mage, thank you. The idea behind Uriah's message was sound, but perhaps we were too optimistic that everyone would share the same view. Going forward, we will try to find a better balance between peace and security. May we give you a gift as a thanks for your generous efforts? Yes, please. Gifts are good. XP bonus, exploit burn, missile damage, death damage. So, I have a doom stack and it has to do everything. It's like being a single mother. Man, this just grates on me. It just grates on me. So we cleared the undead away. That was several episodes ago, so that clears that off. There's the Dwarven Gate. You march up to the Iron Gate leading to the Dwarven Tunnels. No guard stands on the outside, but on the other side you see well-armored dwarves watching you closely. In the name of the Seven Keeps, I demand entrance. Dwarves laugh at you from behind their iron gates. Go away before we make you go away, fool. Storm the gate. Okay. Having broken through the gate, you hear the sound of the horn echo through the tunnels. It seems the dwarves sent scouts back in the mines and they are mobilizing against you. Wait for them to approach. Lower your weapons. A voice rings out in the dark. A truce! Let us end this bloodshed. You see a silver-haired dwarf in the robes of an artificer walking towards you, arms raised and palms open. I am Master Mednir. What is it you want here? Merely wish to talk. The old dwarf's eyes meet you with a steely glance. He raises himself slightly. Well, what do you want? State your case and make it quick. Magistrate Reinhardt accuses you of foul play. Dwarf's face clouds over with anger. The magistrate accuses us knowingly selling tarnished weapons. He has sullied our reputation and used his lies as an excuse to banish us from the city. We have suffered a grave injustice, and now you come into my doorstep with this? I will not be insulted in my own hall. Yeah, well, then let's get to the bottom of this, shall we? The weapons were forged by the best craftsmen in Windholm, as usual. Late, we have discovered that something is affecting the metal, and has become tarnished, turning brittle and weak after a while. We have no explanation yet for the root cause. But for once, the Academy bears no blame. We told Master Reinhardt about it, but he accused us of deceiving the council. We had no choice but to leave before he turned the whole city against us. So Master Reinhardt knew, and he used me. I have a letter. Dwarf's voice trails off, and you hear a horn sounding from the corridor leading to the chamber. We are under attack, he shouts after a moment. The magistrate and his forces have entered our tunnels. You have betrayed us. The dwarf runs to the stone wall and seems to melt into it, disappearing. No, we have nothing to do with this. You leave the chamber and come upon a great hall where Mednir and his dwarves are already facing a small army of the city watch. You can spot Magistrate Reinhardt behind the lines. Ha ha, he nods. I see you have come in time for the finale. Thank you for showing us the way in and keeping the dwarves occupied. Now, if you just help us settle this affair, the greatest library in all of Fiar will be at your disposal, and I'm sure the Seven Keeps Council will show their gratitude as well. Side with the dwarves. You betrayed me. Now I will heal my golems. So this will be the last part of this episode here. We'll get this cleared. You're going to go all the way back here and heal. You're really wounded. You guys are going to heal thyself. You're going to come up here and do this. Laser beam. And heal. And laser beam. I think you can get several in a row here, can't you? 3? That's nice. Heal them. Laser beam. And then this guy can also laser beam. Let's do this. And then our darling deer over here. Do this. Alright, in turn. You guys are trying real hard here, but she's gonna finish some people off. Want to make sure my healers are healed. Did you guys fully heal yourself? Good, you did. Okay. There we go. Magister Reinhardt. Trying to dupe us. Magistrate Reinhardt lies dead at your feet, but the dwarves catch one of his apprentices, who testifies to his plans to take over the academy and rule the council. He even wanted to bewitch the young king so he could control the child and rule in his stead. Your bravery has not only saved the dwarves, but all the 7 keeps from the magistrate's rule, preventing the High Mark from sinking into civil war. Dwarves are generous and grateful. You give us some adamantine, another really nice ring of invigoration, health regeneration, daily regeneration, and grants bullhide. We'll put that on our hero. We get Silverdrift Hollow, Windholm, and Grey Dusk Vale, along with 7 keeps factions. So, all very nice stuff. The young king and his council praise your deeds. You have brought an end to the conflict tearing 7 keeps apart, and your fame in the city has increased mightily. So that is very nice. Let's put this on. Doink. There we go. Okay, folks, that's where we're going to leave it. I like this game. I like it 95% out of 100. The other 5% gnaws at me. It just could have been so much more fun. I got to get a mod. There's got to be a mod. I got to get somebody to mod this or fix it or do something because I really need 2 fixes. And I said it before. Monsters and independent shouldn't get a stack size bigger than 5. And then the other thing is I need a mod that makes it so you have to get all 6 of these in order to join. Not 1 of 3, 6 of 6. That's what I think. And if I did that, then I'd have the perfect game. So that's my take on it. Folks, I'll see you next time. You know what to do. Leave questions, comments below. Tweak the algorithm. I'll see you next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.